Dr. Patricia Valdez's psychiatric research at the National Institute of Mental Health had been investigating unusual patterns of emotional synchronization in Washington, D.C., when she discovered what appeared to be the first documented case of literal emotional contagion. On March 3, 1971, while analyzing patient data from Georgetown University Hospital's emergency psychiatric ward, she identified 17 individuals who had simultaneously experienced identical emotional states, despite having no contact with each other or shared environmental triggers. This violates every established principle of emotional psychology, Valdez muttered as she reviewed the psychiatric assessments for the ninth time. The patients had experienced precisely synchronized panic attacks, complete with identical physiological responses, emotional intensity patterns, and even shared specific fears that had no basis in their individual psychological profiles or life experiences. The psychological impossibility extended beyond simple emotional mirroring. These individuals weren't just experiencing similar emotions, they were experiencing identical emotional states with perfect synchronization, including shared traumatic memories that belonged to none of them individually but somehow affected all of them simultaneously. Dr. Valdez, you need to examine these EEG readings immediately, called her research assistant, Dr. Michael Torres, from across the laboratory. I've documented synchronized brainwave patterns across all 17 patients during their emotional episodes. Their neural activity is matching at frequencies that suggest direct brain-to-brain emotional transmission. Initial investigation revealed that the synchronized emotional episodes appeared randomly throughout the D.C. metropolitan area, affecting individuals across all demographic groups with no apparent pattern except the precise timing and intensity of shared emotional experiences. We're documenting transmissible emotional states that spread between individuals through unknown mechanisms, Valdez noted during her March 10 briefing to NIMH leadership. These aren't psychological symptoms. They're evidence of direct emotional transmission that bypasses normal psychological processes and creates shared emotional experiences in unconnected individuals. The first controlled observation occurred on April 15, 1971, when Valdez's team monitored a synchronized emotional episode affecting 23 individuals across 6 different locations in Washington. Advanced neurological equipment detected identical brainwave patterns and biochemical responses occurring simultaneously in all subjects during the episode. Synchronized emotional episodes produce identical neurological and biochemical responses across all affected individuals, reported Dr. Sarah Kim, the team's neurological specialist. The subjects experience not just similar emotions but identical emotional states complete with shared memories and psychological content that doesn't belong to any individual participant. The discovery triggered immediate classified research protocols. The Central Intelligence Agency established a joint task force with the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare to investigate the security and social implications of transmissible emotional states that could affect population psychology and social stability. Dr. Robert Chen, a social psychologist from Stanford, joined the investigation on April 28 to explore the social mechanisms that could enable emotional transmission. We're dealing with unprecedented social psychology phenomena that could fundamentally alter human social interaction and emotional experience, he explained during the initial social impact briefing. The emotional contagion appeared to demonstrate complex transmission patterns, spreading through social networks and geographical areas in ways that suggested both proximity-based and relationship-based transmission mechanisms operating simultaneously. Emotional contagion spreads through both physical proximity and social relationship networks, Valdez reported during the May 12 transmission analysis briefing. The emotional states transmit between individuals who share physical space and also between individuals who have social connections, creating complex transmission patterns that affect entire communities. Field investigation expanded rapidly throughout May 1971, with research teams documenting emotional contagion episodes in major cities across the United States. The phenomenon appeared to affect approximately 2 to 3% of urban populations during active transmission periods, with episodes lasting 2 to 6 hours and affecting hundreds of individuals simultaneously. The most significant breakthrough occurred on June 20, 1971, when Dr. Kim's team detected electromagnetic signatures associated with emotional transmission. Affected individuals generated synchronized electromagnetic fields that appeared to enable direct nervous system communication and shared emotional experience. We're detecting electromagnetic emotional transmission fields that enable direct nervous system communication, Kim explained during the June 23 electromagnetic briefing. Affected individuals generate coordinated electromagnetic patterns that appear to synchronize their emotional and neurological responses through electromagnetic nervous system interface. The discovery raised immediate questions about the source and nature of emotional transmission capabilities. The phenomenon appeared too systematic and coordinated to be natural psychological development, suggesting artificial enhancement or external intervention in human emotional processing. Testing throughout July 1971 revealed that emotional contagion could be both positive and negative, transmitting not just distressing emotions like panic and despair, but also beneficial emotions like joy, compassion, and creative inspiration, with equal intensity and synchronization. Emotional transmission affects all types of emotions with equal intensity and precision, Torres reported during emotional spectrum analysis. Positive emotions like joy and compassion transmit with the same synchronization and shared experience characteristics as negative emotions, suggesting that emotional contagion serves broader purposes than simple psychological disruption. The investigation also discovered that individuals affected by emotional contagion often retained enhanced empathy and emotional sensitivity after transmission episodes, suggesting that the experience created permanent improvements in emotional intelligence and social connection. Emotional contagion episodes produce lasting enhancements in empathy and emotional intelligence, Chen noted during post-episode psychological assessment. Affected individuals demonstrate improved emotional sensitivity and social connection that persists long after the transmission episode ends. By August 1971, the initial investigation had established that emotional contagion was real, transmissible, and creating both immediate shared emotional experiences and lasting improvements in human emotional and social capabilities. We're documenting transmissible emotional enhancement that creates shared emotional experiences while improving long-term emotional and social capabilities, Valdez concluded in her August 27, 1971 final discovery report. Emotional contagion represents unprecedented human psychological development that challenges fundamental understanding of emotional experience and social psychology. The question is whether this represents natural human evolution or artificial enhancement of human emotional capabilities. The initial phase established that emotional contagion was real, systematic, and enhancing human emotional and social capabilities through mechanisms that exceeded known psychological processes and suggested fundamental changes in human emotional and social development. The systematic tracking of emotional contagion across North America required unprecedented coordination between psychiatric researchers, social psychologists, and public health specialists to understand the scope and progression of what appeared to be continent-wide emotional transmission phenomena. Dr. Patricia Valdez established the National Emotional Contagion Monitoring Division within a classified facility in Georgia, where teams analyze transmission patterns affecting millions of individuals across diverse communities and geographical regions. We're documenting continental-scale emotional transmission that affects entire populations through coordinated emotional contagion episodes, Valdez explained during the September 1971 Continental Monitoring Launch Briefing. Emotional contagion has evolved from isolated incidents to systematic emotional transmission, affecting major population centers with coordinated timing and shared emotional content. The first comprehensive continental mapping, completed in January 1972, revealed that emotional contagion operated through interconnected transmission networks that linked major metropolitan areas across North America, creating coordinated emotional episodes that could affect millions of individuals simultaneously across vast geographical distances. Continental emotional transmission operates through interconnected networks linking major population centers, reported Dr. Michael Torres, who led the Geographical Transmission Analysis team. Emotional episodes coordinate across thousands of miles with precise timing that suggests systematic emotional communication networks operating at continental scale. International cooperation expanded throughout 1972, with allied psychiatric institutions sharing emotional contagion data from major cities worldwide. The collaboration revealed that emotional transmission operated globally, with consistent patterns across different countries and cultures, suggesting universal rather than regional emotional contagion mechanisms. Global emotional contagion mapping confirms worldwide transmission with consistent patterns across cultures, noted Dr. Sarah Kim during international coordination briefings. Emotional transmission operates across all populations, with coordinated episodes that transcend national boundaries and cultural differences. The most significant breakthrough occurred in March 1973, when monitoring teams detected emotional transmission triggers that appeared to respond to social conditions and collective psychological needs. Emotional contagion episodes increased during periods of social stress, while beneficial emotions transmitted more frequently during periods requiring social cooperation and community support. Emotional transmission responds to social conditions and collective psychological needs, Kim explained during transmission trigger analysis. Emotional contagion episodes correlate with social requirements, transmitting beneficial emotions during cooperation needs, and processing emotions during stress periods. Advanced social impact analysis revealed that emotional contagion was producing measurable improvements in community cohesion, social cooperation, and collective problem-solving capability in affected populations, suggesting that emotional transmission served beneficial social development purposes. Emotional contagion produces improvements in community cohesion and collective problem-solving capability, Valdez reported during social impact assessment. Affected communities demonstrate enhanced cooperation and social coordination that serves collective welfare and community development. The investigation revealed that emotional transmission created positive feedback loops where enhanced emotional connection enabled better social cooperation, which created conditions for more beneficial emotional transmission episodes and continued social development enhancement. Emotional transmission creates positive feedback loops, where enhanced connection enables better cooperation, creating conditions for beneficial transmission, Torres noted during social feedback analysis. Emotional contagion amplifies social cooperation and community development through coordinated emotional enhancement. By 1975, continental monitoring had established that emotional contagion served as a social development system that enhanced community cooperation and collective problem-solving while maintaining individual emotional authenticity and personal psychological independence. Cultural preservation studies revealed that emotional contagion enhanced rather than homogenized cultural emotional expression, enabling communities to share their distinctive emotional and cultural experiences with broader populations while maintaining cultural authenticity and community identity. Emotional contagion enhances rather than homogenizes cultural emotional expression, Chen reported during cultural impact assessment. Communities share distinctive emotional experiences while maintaining cultural authenticity and emotional identity. The most remarkable discovery was that emotional transmission enabled unprecedented levels of social empathy and understanding, reducing social conflict and increasing cooperative problem-solving across diverse communities and demographic groups. Emotional transmission enables unprecedented social empathy, reducing conflict and increasing cooperative problem-solving, Kim noted during conflict resolution analysis. Emotional contagion facilitates understanding across diverse communities while maintaining community diversity and cultural distinctiveness. Educational impact studies revealed that emotional contagion enhanced learning environments by enabling shared intellectual excitement and collaborative learning experiences that improved educational outcomes while maintaining individual learning styles and educational approaches. Emotional contagion enhances education through shared intellectual excitement and collaborative learning experiences, Torres reported during educational impact assessment. Emotional transmission improves educational outcomes while preserving individual learning approaches and educational diversity. Economic analysis revealed that emotional transmission improved workplace cooperation and collective productivity while maintaining individual creativity and professional independence, suggesting that emotional contagion served economic development without threatening individual achievement or professional diversity. Emotional transmission improves workplace cooperation and productivity while maintaining individual creativity and professional independence, Valdez noted during economic impact analysis. Emotional contagion serves economic development while preserving individual achievement and professional diversity. By 1977, the spreading syndrome had demonstrated that emotional contagion operated as a comprehensive social enhancement system that improved community cooperation, educational outcomes, and economic productivity while preserving individual authenticity and cultural diversity. Healthcare applications revealed that emotional transmission facilitated healing and psychological wellness through shared positive emotions and collective support that enhanced individual recovery while maintaining personal psychological independence and individual healing approaches. Emotional transmission facilitates healing through shared positive emotions and collective support, enhancing recovery while maintaining psychological independence, Chen reported during healthcare application assessment. Emotional contagion provides healing benefits while preserving individual psychological approaches and personal healing methods. The investigation revealed that emotional contagion demonstrated adaptive intelligence, adjusting transmission patterns to serve specific community needs and social development goals while maintaining respect for individual emotional autonomy and cultural emotional traditions. Emotional contagion demonstrates adaptive intelligence, adjusting to serve community needs while respecting individual autonomy, Kim noted during adaptive intelligence analysis. Emotional transmission serves social development while preserving individual emotional independence and cultural emotional traditions. By June 18, 1978, the Continental Monitoring Division had established that emotional contagion operated as the most sophisticated social development enhancement system ever documented, improving community cooperation and collective capability, while preserving individual authenticity and cultural diversity. Emotional contagion operates as the most sophisticated social development system, improving community cooperation while preserving individual authenticity, Valdez concluded in her final spreading syndrome report. Continental emotional transmission demonstrates that enhanced emotional connection can serve social development and collective capability while maintaining individual emotional independence and cultural diversity. The investigation into the technological mechanisms enabling emotional transmission required revolutionary developments in consciousness interface technology and neural enhancement systems that would advance human understanding of emotion, consciousness, and social psychology by decades. Dr. Patricia Valdez established the Emotional Intelligence Research Division within a massive facility beneath Nevada, where teams analyzed the precise technological systems that enabled shared emotional experiences and enhanced emotional intelligence capabilities. We need to understand exactly how emotional transmission creates shared consciousness experiences and enhanced emotional intelligence, Valdez explained during the June 1978 Emotional Intelligence Research Launch Briefing. The transmission mechanisms demonstrate technological mastery of human consciousness and emotional processing that exceeds our scientific understanding by generations. The first comprehensive neural interface mapping, completed in October 1978, revealed that emotional transmission operated through artificial consciousness enhancement systems that created temporary neural network connections between individuals, while preserving individual psychological independence and emotional authenticity. Emotional transmission operates through artificial consciousness enhancement, creating temporary neural connections, while preserving individual psychological independence, reported Dr. Sarah Kim, who led the neural interface analysis team. Enhancement systems enable shared emotional experiences without compromising individual emotional authenticity or psychological autonomy. Advanced consciousness analysis revealed that emotional enhancement systems included embedded emotional intelligence development that improved individual empathy, social awareness, and emotional regulation capabilities, while maintaining personal emotional identity and individual psychological characteristics. Emotional enhancement includes embedded intelligence development, improving empathy and social awareness while maintaining personal emotional identity, explained Dr. Robert Chen during consciousness enhancement assessment. Enhancement systems develop individual emotional capabilities while preserving psychological characteristics and personal emotional approaches. The most significant breakthrough occurred in February 1979 when researchers discovered that emotional transmission systems operated through quantum consciousness fields that could create temporary shared consciousness experiences while maintaining complete individual consciousness independence and personal psychological boundaries. Emotional transmission operates through quantum consciousness fields, creating shared experiences while maintaining individual consciousness independence, Kim reported during quantum consciousness analysis. Enhancement systems enable collective emotional experiences while preserving personal psychological boundaries and individual consciousness authenticity. Technological analysis revealed that emotional enhancement systems demonstrated sophisticated understanding of human psychology and consciousness that enabled precise emotional intelligence development without psychological manipulation or individual autonomy compromise. Enhancement systems demonstrate sophisticated psychology understanding enabling emotional intelligence development without manipulation or autonomy compromise, Torres noted during technological analysis. Emotional enhancement develops individual capabilities while respecting psychological independence and personal emotional choices. The research revealed that emotional transmission included embedded social intelligence development that enhanced community cooperation and collective problem-solving while maintaining individual social authenticity and personal relationship approaches. Emotional transmission includes social intelligence development enhancing cooperation while maintaining individual social authenticity, Valdez reported during social intelligence analysis. Enhancement systems develop collective capabilities while preserving personal relationship approaches and social independence. By 1981, the emotional intelligence research had established that emotional transmission represented the most sophisticated consciousness enhancement technology ever documented, developing human emotional and social capabilities while preserving individual psychological authenticity and personal independence. Creative enhancement studies revealed that emotional transmission systems enhanced individual creativity and artistic expression through shared inspiration and collective creative experiences that amplified individual creative capabilities while maintaining personal artistic identity and creative authenticity. Emotional transmission enhances creativity through shared inspiration, amplifying individual capabilities while maintaining artistic identity, Chen reported during creative enhancement assessment. Enhancement systems develop creative potential while preserving personal artistic approaches and creative independence. The most remarkable discovery was that emotional enhancement systems appeared to be preparing humans for advanced social development that would require enhanced emotional intelligence and collective cooperation capabilities, while maintaining individual diversity and personal authenticity. Enhancement systems prepare humans for advanced social development requiring enhanced emotional intelligence while maintaining individual diversity, Kim noted during development preparation analysis. Emotional enhancement develops collective capabilities while preserving personal authenticity and individual social approaches. Learning enhancement applications revealed that emotional transmission accelerated skill acquisition and knowledge development through shared learning experiences that enhanced individual educational capability while maintaining personal learning styles and educational independence. Emotional transmission accelerates learning through shared experiences, enhancing individual capability while maintaining personal learning styles, Torres reported during learning enhancement assessment. Enhancement systems develop educational potential while preserving individual learning approaches and educational independence. Therapeutic applications demonstrated that emotional enhancement systems facilitated psychological healing and emotional wellness through guided emotional experiences that accelerated individual recovery while maintaining personal healing approaches and psychological independence. Enhancement systems facilitate healing through guided experiences, accelerating recovery while maintaining personal healing approaches, Valdez noted during therapeutic application analysis. Emotional enhancement provides healing benefits while preserving psychological independence and individual therapeutic preferences. Advanced analysis revealed that emotional enhancement systems included comprehensive safety protocols that prevented psychological harm and maintained individual emotional boundaries, while enabling beneficial shared emotional experiences and consciousness development. Enhancement systems include comprehensive safety protocols preventing harm while enabling beneficial experiences and consciousness development, Chen reported during safety analysis. Emotional enhancement maintains individual boundaries while providing consciousness development and emotional intelligence enhancement. By November 14, 1985, the emotional intelligence research had demonstrated that emotional transmission operated through comprehensive consciousness enhancement technology that developed human emotional and social capabilities while preserving individual authenticity and psychological independence. Emotional transmission operates through comprehensive consciousness enhancement, developing emotional capabilities while preserving individual authenticity, Valdez concluded in her final Emotional Intelligence Network report. Enhancement technology demonstrates that consciousness development can amplify human emotional and social potential while maintaining individual psychological independence and personal emotional authenticity. The investigation into the controlling intelligence behind global emotional enhancement required the most sophisticated consciousness interface and communication capabilities ever assembled to identify and potentially establish contact with entities capable of enhancing human consciousness and emotional capabilities on a planetary scale. Dr. Patricia Valdez established the Source Contact Division within a new classified facility in Montana, where teams prepared for potential communication with whoever operated the comprehensive emotional enhancement system. We need to identify who has the technological capability to enhance human consciousness and emotional processing for millions of people simultaneously, Valdez explained during the November 1985 Source Investigation launch briefing. The emotional enhancement requirements exceed human capability by centuries, indicating either advanced human technology or non-human intelligence with extraordinary consciousness manipulation capabilities. The first phase involved comprehensive analysis of emotional enhancement quantum signatures to identify technological characteristics that might reveal their source. Dr. Sarah Kim's consciousness team analyzed quantum field generators and neural interface systems, looking for technological indicators that could identify the civilization responsible for consciousness enhancement. Consciousness enhancement analysis reveals technological approaches that exceed current human psychology and neuroscience capability by several centuries, Kim reported during technological source analysis briefings. The emotional enhancement technology demonstrates mastery of human consciousness that human science has not achieved. Direct communication attempts began in February 1986, with research teams broadcasting mathematical sequences and consciousness information through emotional enhancement quantum channels, hoping to establish contact with the emotional enhancement controllers. We're broadcasting mathematical and consciousness communications through quantum field frequencies used by enhancement systems, explained Dr. Michael Torres, who coordinated communication attempts. If they're monitoring emotional enhancement systems, they should detect our contact attempts and potentially respond through consciousness interface channels. The first response arrived on June 8, 1986, through quantum consciousness channels that delivered complex information directly to research team members. Awareness. The communication identified the sources as the empathy builders, an advanced civilization that enhanced consciousness development for species demonstrating potential for advanced social evolution. We have established contact with the empathy builders, Valdez announced during the breakthrough communication briefing. They are an advanced civilization that assists developing species through consciousness enhancement programs that develop emotional intelligence and social cooperation while preserving individual consciousness authenticity. The empathy builders explained that they operated throughout the galaxy, providing consciousness assistance to species that demonstrated potential for positive social development but required enhanced emotional intelligence during critical social evolution periods. Emotional enhancement represented one component of comprehensive consciousness development programs. The empathy builders assist multiple species throughout the galaxy using various consciousness enhancement methods, Torres reported during builder explanation briefings. Emotional enhancement serves social evolution and consciousness development while preserving individual psychological authenticity and cultural diversity. The most significant revelation was that humanity was approaching a critical social evolution transition that would determine whether human civilization achieved advanced social cooperation or experienced social fragmentation. Emotional enhancement served as consciousness development that increased the probability of positive social evolution outcomes. Humanity is approaching critical social evolution that will determine civilization's future social development, Chin explained during evolution assessment briefings. Emotional enhancement provides consciousness development that increases likelihood of positive social evolution and advanced cooperation achievement. The empathy builders revealed that emotional enhancement was comprehensive assistance designed to provide consciousness development during critical social evolution phases. Once human civilization achieved stable, advanced social cooperation, enhanced emotional intelligence would continue supporting human consciousness development while maintaining individual authenticity. Emotional enhancement is comprehensive assistance during critical social evolution phases, Valdez noted during builder policy briefings. Enhanced emotional intelligence continues supporting consciousness development while maintaining individual authenticity and cultural diversity. Direct collaboration began in 1988, with empathy builders providing limited technology and guidance to help human researchers understand consciousness enhancement principles while maintaining human autonomy in implementing social development and consciousness enhancement programs. The empathy builders provide technological assistance and guidance while ensuring human autonomy in social development and consciousness enhancement decisions, Kim reported during collaboration assessment. They assist but do not control human consciousness development or social evolution processes. The builders explained that emotional enhancement included embedded social development programming that enabled humans to achieve advanced cooperation and collective problem-solving, while maintaining individual diversity and cultural authenticity within enhanced social coordination. Emotional enhancement includes social development programming, enabling advanced cooperation while maintaining individual diversity, Torres explained during social development analysis. Enhancement systems develop collective capabilities while preserving cultural authenticity and individual social approaches. Advanced collaboration revealed that the empathy builders operated under strict consciousness preservation principles that prohibited psychological manipulation while enabling consciousness assistance that enhanced rather than replaced natural human emotional and social development. Empathy builder consciousness preservation principles ensure assistance enhances rather than replaces natural human development, Chen noted during consciousness policy analysis. Emotional enhancement preserves individual psychological authenticity while enabling consciousness development and social evolution advancement. By 1990, the collaboration had established regular consultation protocols that enabled human researchers to receive guidance about optimal consciousness enhancement approaches, while maintaining complete human control over social development and consciousness enhancement implementation decisions. The most remarkable discovery was that the empathy builders had assisted hundreds of species throughout the galaxy in achieving advanced social development, with emotional enhancement representing one of the most successful consciousness development methods for species with human-type individual consciousness characteristics. Emotional enhancement has successfully assisted numerous species in achieving advanced social development, Torres reported during builder success analysis. The method is particularly effective for species with individual consciousness characteristics similar to human psychological development patterns. The builders revealed that consciousness enhancement included preparation for eventual contact with other advanced species that required enhanced emotional intelligence for successful interspecies cooperation and galactic social participation. Consciousness enhancement prepares humans for interspecies cooperation and galactic social participation, Kim noted during contact preparation analysis. Emotional enhancement develops consciousness capabilities required for successful interaction with advanced species and galactic civilization participation. By July 15, 1992, the Source Revelation investigation had established ongoing collaboration with the empathy builders while preserving human autonomy in consciousness development and social evolution decisions, and maintaining individual psychological authenticity throughout the assistance relationship. We've established collaborative partnership with advanced civilization that assists our consciousness development while respecting our autonomy and individual authenticity, Valdez concluded in her final Source Revelation report. The empathy builders enhance our consciousness development capability while ensuring that humanity maintains complete control over social evolution and consciousness enhancement decisions. The development of enhanced social systems utilizing emotional intelligence capabilities required comprehensive programs that optimized community cooperation while preserving individual authenticity and cultural diversity. Dr. Patricia Valdez established the Social Evolution Division within a facility in California, where teams developed enhanced cooperation systems that served community welfare while maintaining personal independence and cultural authenticity. We're developing enhanced social systems that utilize emotional intelligence for optimal community cooperation while preserving individual authenticity, Valdez explained during the July 1992 Social Evolution launch briefing. Enhanced cooperation must serve community welfare while maintaining personal independence and cultural diversity that enables authentic social development. The first enhanced cooperation programs, implemented in November 1992, focused on community problem-solving that utilized shared emotional intelligence to address local challenges while maintaining individual decision-making autonomy and cultural approaches to community development. Enhanced cooperation programs utilize shared emotional intelligence for community problem-solving while maintaining individual autonomy and cultural approaches, reported Dr. Robert Chen, who led the Community Cooperation Development Team. Emotional intelligence enhancement enables collective problem-solving while preserving personal decision-making and cultural community development. Advanced social coordination systems, developed throughout 1993, enabled communities to achieve optimal resource allocation and social organization through enhanced empathy and collective awareness while maintaining individual property rights and personal economic independence. Advanced social coordination achieves optimal resource allocation through enhanced empathy while maintaining individual property rights and economic independence, explained Dr. Sarah Kim during social coordination assessment. Enhanced cooperation optimizes community welfare while preserving personal economic autonomy and individual resource management. The most significant breakthrough occurred in May 1994, when social evolution programs achieved comprehensive conflict resolution in diverse communities through enhanced emotional understanding that enabled mutual appreciation and cooperative problem-solving without cultural assimilation or individual compromise. Comprehensive conflict resolution through enhanced emotional understanding enables cooperation without cultural assimilation or individual compromise, Valdez reported during conflict resolution assessment. Enhanced empathy facilitates mutual appreciation and cooperative problem-solving while maintaining cultural diversity and individual authenticity. Educational enhancement programs established throughout 1994-1995 utilized emotional intelligence to create optimal learning environments that enhanced both individual achievement and collective educational outcomes, while preserving diverse learning styles and cultural educational approaches. Educational enhancement creates optimal learning environments enhancing individual achievement and collective outcomes while preserving learning diversity, Torres noted during educational enhancement assessment. Emotional intelligence enhancement optimizes education while maintaining cultural educational approaches and individual learning styles. Economic cooperation systems enabled communities to achieve prosperity enhancement through collective coordination and mutual support while maintaining individual economic initiative and entrepreneurial independence within enhanced cooperative frameworks. Economic cooperation achieves prosperity enhancement through collective coordination while maintaining individual initiative and entrepreneurial independence, Kim reported during economic cooperation assessment. Enhanced cooperation enables community prosperity while preserving individual economic autonomy and entrepreneurial diversity. The investigation revealed that social evolution through emotional enhancement enabled communities to achieve advanced cooperation and collective capability while strengthening rather than diminishing individual authenticity and cultural diversity. Social evolution through emotional enhancement enables advanced cooperation while strengthening individual authenticity and cultural diversity, Chen noted during social evolution analysis. Enhanced cooperation amplifies individual distinctiveness and cultural variety, rather than creating social homogenization or individual conformity. By 1997, social evolution programs had successfully demonstrated that enhanced emotional intelligence could serve advanced community cooperation while preserving and strengthening individual autonomy and cultural diversity through enhanced social development approaches. Governance enhancement enabled communities to achieve optimal democratic decision-making through enhanced empathy and collective wisdom, while maintaining individual voting rights and cultural approaches to community governance and political participation. Governance enhancement achieves optimal democratic decision-making through enhanced empathy while maintaining individual voting rights and cultural governance approaches, Valdez reported during governance enhancement assessment. Enhanced cooperation optimizes democratic processes while preserving political diversity and individual civic autonomy. The most remarkable achievement was demonstrating that enhanced emotional intelligence created positive social development cycles, where improved cooperation enabled greater individual fulfillment, which increased commitment to community welfare and enhanced cooperation capability. Enhanced emotional intelligence creates positive development cycles where improved cooperation enables individual fulfillment, increasing community welfare commitment, Torres noted during development cycle analysis. Enhanced cooperation amplifies individual satisfaction and community commitment, rather than creating social dependency or individual sacrifice. Cultural preservation programs ensured that emotional enhancement strengthened cultural traditions and community identity, while enabling intercultural understanding and cooperation that celebrated diversity, rather than creating cultural homogenization. Cultural preservation programs ensure emotional enhancement strengthens traditions, while enabling intercultural cooperation that celebrates diversity, Kim reported during cultural preservation assessment. Enhanced empathy facilitates cultural appreciation and cooperation while maintaining cultural authenticity and community identity. Environmental stewardship cooperation utilized enhanced emotional intelligence to achieve optimal environmental protection through community coordination and collective environmental awareness, while maintaining individual environmental autonomy and cultural approaches to environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship cooperation achieves optimal protection through community coordination while maintaining individual environmental autonomy, Chin noted during environmental stewardship assessment. Enhanced empathy enables environmental cooperation while preserving cultural environmental approaches and individual stewardship independence. By April 8, 2000, the Social Evolution Division had established comprehensive enhanced cooperation systems that optimized community welfare while preserving individual authenticity and cultural diversity through emotional intelligence enhancement that served both collective cooperation and individual fulfillment. Comprehensive enhanced cooperation systems optimize community welfare while preserving individual authenticity and cultural diversity, Valdez concluded in her final Social Evolution report. Emotional intelligence enhancement demonstrates that advanced social cooperation can serve community welfare while strengthening individual fulfillment and cultural authenticity through enhanced empathy that celebrates diversity, while enabling optimal collective capability. The transition from classified emotional enhancement research to public participation required 7 years of careful education and demonstration programs that prepared global communities for understanding enhanced emotional intelligence, while ensuring that public integration strengthened rather than disrupted cultural authenticity and individual autonomy. Dr. Patricia Valdez established the Public Integration Division within a new facility in Washington, D.C., where communications specialists, community leaders, and emotional wellness experts developed programs that would introduce emotional enhancement concepts while demonstrating community benefits and individual participation opportunities in enhanced social cooperation. We're revealing the existence of emotional intelligence enhancement that has been developing human social capabilities while demonstrating how communities can participate in enhanced cooperation through voluntary emotional development, Valdez explained during the April 2000 Public Integration Planning briefing. The first phase began with mental health and social wellness programs describing enhanced empathy research and the benefits of improved emotional intelligence for community cooperation and individual psychological wellness. These programs prepared communities for understanding emotional enhancement while presenting enhanced empathy as beneficial personal development. Mental health programs establish understanding of enhanced emotional intelligence benefits while preparing communities for emotional enhancement participation, reported Dr. Robert Chen, who coordinated community wellness development. Wellness programs create readiness for emotional enhancement while demonstrating community cooperation and individual psychological benefits. Community demonstration programs represented a crucial component of the integration strategy. Selected neighborhoods and communities received access to emotional enhancement programs while learning about enhanced cooperation and community participation in advanced social development approaches. Community demonstration programs show direct benefits of emotional enhancement while enabling community participation in advanced social development, explained Dr. Sarah Kim, who coordinated community demonstration programs. Communities experience enhanced cooperation benefits while learning social development and community enhancement approaches. The most significant breakthrough occurred in 2003 when community opinion research revealed that 85% of participating communities supported emotional enhancement programs that provided enhanced cooperation benefits, community development opportunities, and individual psychological wellness, while preserving cultural authenticity and personal independence. Community support for emotional enhancement indicates successful demonstration of community and individual benefits, Valdez reported during community opinion assessment. Communities understand enhancement benefits while supporting social development and individual wellness, preservation of cultural authenticity and personal autonomy. Educational integration programs ensured that emotional enhancement became part of comprehensive community education that included social cooperation, individual development, and cultural preservation through coordinated community learning and enhancement approaches. Educational integration programs ensure emotional enhancement serves comprehensive community education, including social cooperation and cultural preservation. Torres noted during educational integration assessment. Communities participate in coordinated education that includes enhancement cooperation, along with individual development and cultural preservation. The second integration phase began in 2004 with limited disclosure of empathy builder collaboration and advanced emotional intelligence technology, presented as recent psychological research rather than 30-year enhancement program. These revelations emphasized community participation opportunities and individual wellness benefits. Limited disclosure presents empathy builder collaboration as psychological research, while emphasizing community participation opportunities and wellness benefits, Kim explained during limited disclosure coordination. Communities learn about emotional enhancement research while receiving opportunities for social development and individual psychological wellness participation. Complete integration occurred on October 12, 2007, when coordinated announcements revealed the full scope of emotional enhancement capabilities, the comprehensive development history, and the community participation opportunities that enabled enhanced social cooperation through voluntary emotional intelligence development and community enhancement programs. Complete integration demonstrates comprehensive emotional enhancement capabilities while providing community participation opportunities in enhanced social cooperation, Valdez announced during the integration ceremony. Communities learn about enhancement history while receiving access to social development programs that enhance community cooperation while preserving cultural authenticity and individual autonomy. The public reaction was overwhelmingly positive, with 89% of global communities expressing support for continued emotional enhancement through voluntary participation systems that provided community benefits and individual wellness enhancement. Educational preparation had successfully conditioned acceptance while establishing community frameworks that preserved local autonomy and cultural authenticity. Community acceptance of emotional enhancement through voluntary participation exceeds optimistic projections, Chen reported during post-integration assessment. Educational preparation successfully established community understanding and acceptance, while participation systems provide benefits with cultural authenticity, preservation, and individual autonomy protection. The integration established permanent frameworks for community emotional enhancement that served social development while preserving individual choice and cultural identity, demonstrating that consciousness enhancement could gain community acceptance through voluntary participation and community benefit demonstration. Integration protocols prove that consciousness enhancement can gain community acceptance through voluntary participation and community benefit demonstration, Torres concluded during integration assessment. Emotional enhancement serves social development while preserving individual choice and cultural identity through community participation frameworks that honor diversity and individual autonomy. The most significant achievement was demonstrating that enhanced emotional intelligence could be successfully integrated with community values, individual autonomy, and cultural preservation while providing advanced social cooperation and individual psychological wellness benefits. Successful integration proves that enhanced emotional intelligence integrates with community values while providing cooperation and wellness benefits, Valdez concluded in her final integration report. Emotional enhancement serves community social development while preserving individual autonomy and cultural authenticity through voluntary participation in enhanced cooperation that celebrates diversity while optimizing collective capability and individual fulfillment.